Hi, ladies. It's Angela here. If you haven't already, please make sure you give me a thumbs up if you like watching my YouTube channel, Angela Simpson Functional Medicine. If you're watching this video in my Facebook group, please make sure you give me a like as well if you're liking the information that's coming at you, as well as in Instagram or TikTok. I'm so happy to have you here and help you uncover the root causes of where your hormone imbalance symptoms could be coming from as a female over 40, 50 entering into midlife. It's no secret that women can feel more out of balance now than ever in their lives. Many women equate this to hormone shifts and changes, and they blame it literally all on their hormones. Now, hormones do play a massive role in how we feel. There is no doubt about that. But I know from working as a certified functional medicine practitioner for many years and being a healthcare professional for over 25 years now, that the root causes of our hormone imbalance symptoms is really where we're going to find the information and understanding of how we can get ourselves feeling like the best version of ourselves again. It's not just looking at our hormone levels, checking our hormone numbers, and putting in something to help us with that balance of the hormones in particular. We have to understand the bigger systems of the body, the platforms that our hormones are signalers, they're messengers. They tell us what's going on in our bodies, but they don't actually govern how we produce hormone, how we shuttle hormones to different areas of our body for use, like our heart, our brain, our skin, our joints. Hormones are very important and powerful for us, but if we don't have the bigger systems underneath those hormone layers balanced, those hormones can't do the job for us. So what I understand from women when they get into this perimenopause and menopause shift is many women will come to me and say, my primary symptom is hot flashes. It's keeping me up all night. I can't get anything done during my day because I'm a wreck. Another woman tells me, I've got no hot flashes, but I have debilitatingly low energy and brain fog for no reason. I haven't changed my lifestyle. I haven't changed my diet. I exercise the same amount as I always do. I'm sleeping the same amount. But it's like there's this fog that's rolled in and I can't function, focus, or get anything done in my life. Another woman tells me, the main symptom that I have is weight gain out of nowhere. I haven't changed my lifestyle. It hasn't gotten any worse. I have a clean diet and lifestyle. I've even tried doing some calorie reduction and exercising more. The weight won't budge. Why is that happening to me? So you can see how the symptoms can be really variable. There's certainly overlap with a lot of these symptoms, but not every woman suffers from the same symptom as they get into perimenopause, menopause, and beyond. So why is that? So for me, because I've seen so many patterns over the years of working with women and I've run thousands of different lab tests on women, I've seen some common patterns. And what I often see is there is no pattern. We have to look at each person as an individual through proper lab tests. And one lab test that helps me to put the pieces together when I run blood tests, urine tests, we've checked all the numbers, we've checked the hormones, we've checked the gut, we've checked the nutrient levels. I rely very heavily on checking genetic health testing because genetics often give us the answers to how we can tie things together to really get to the root cause of why you are suffering with those specific symptoms in perimenopause and menopause. So many women, they do have genetics for inefficient detoxification in their liver. And I see this very commonly when women are struggling with symptoms of brain fog, mood swings, those types of symptoms, and even weight gain. So what do these things have in common? Recirculation of toxins, and the liver doesn't move toxin load through as well as our sex hormone levels lower. It actually slows everything right down. So anything that was there before that was protected by estrogen gets revealed as the estrogen levels start to lower more and more, which happens as you get into your 40s, 50s, and beyond. So some women, they need to clean up their liver health. Now, this doesn't mean going to the health food store and buying a 14-day liver detox. We have to get more specific than that. There's different pathways in the liver. Some women have pathways that are functioning poorly and some efficiently. So we have to get really specific with which pathway we support. We have to do genetic testing. We have to do urine testing to understand which pathways need the most help. Another example, again, a woman who may be gaining weight and it seems like they can't get it to come off no matter what they try. They may have tried HRT, short for hormone replacement therapy. They may have tried GLP-1s. They've started to work short term, but then the weight loss slows down, then they come off them, and then the weight goes back up. So this is very frustrating for women, and very commonly women have what are called insulin genetics. So insulin is what helps us to regulate our blood sugars. And unfortunately, as women get into perimenopause, menopause, and beyond, insulin levels, they rise. So we're actually not as sensitive and balanced with our blood sugars just naturally as our estrogen and other hormone levels lower. So if you have genetics compounded on top of this and you've never been someone who's been able to sensitize your insulin that well, for you, your insulin levels could potentially go up faster. And I often see this when I pair up the labs, so blood labs and urine testing to check where you're at with your sugars, and the genetics around insulin. So some women need to go into a low carbohydrate type diet to manage this, whereas some women need to go into a low fat diet to manage this. And how are we going to know that? Sure, we can do some trial and error, but often women don't make these connections, and we've got to rely on the genetics to understand what pathways help you keep your insulin balanced to help you balance your weight. So there's some ways for us to get some really easy answers when I run proper labs and we develop a customized, personalized lifestyle plan. So if you're interested in learning more about this, if you want to understand how your genetics could be specifically influencing your perimenopausal and menopausal symptoms, if you feel like you've tried every avenue, you've tried both conventional and non-conventional routes with medications, possibly peptides, hormones, natural supplements, every different diet that has been suggested to you for this age frame, and you still don't feel like you can get the balance back with your specific symptoms, genetics could be the answer for you in combination with proper labs. So if you're interested in learning how you could get to this stage and develop a highly personalized plan to get you not only out of those symptoms that you're dealing with on a daily basis, but even getting you feeling more balanced overall and optimal again and preventative of disease processes and feeling younger than you did possibly in your early 30s, please feel free to reach out to me. Personally, I feel better now in my late 40s than I did in my early 30s. Many women that I work with get to that place where they feel the same. So I'd be happy to help you with this. If you want to reach out to me, you can go to my website, www.angelasimpsonfunctionalmedicine.ca. There is a place there to book a free complimentary consult for us to talk about your health, talk about your goals, talk about if it might be a good fit for us to work together. I love to help females that are ready to take charge of their health and develop natural strategies for long-term success. You also can go to my Facebook page. If you haven't gone into my group yet, Functional Medicine for Hormone Imbalances, please do. There's an awesome group of over 7,000 women there that are learning to get the answers to their hormone imbalance symptoms from a root cause perspective, hopefully just like you. I also have my Facebook business page, Angela Simpson Functional Medicine. You can go in there and give me a like as well. And I've got lots of posts and topics of interest in there. So thank you so much for being here. I look forward to continuing to provide you with guidance and knowledge and ways to help you learn how to rebalance your hormones naturally in this perimenopausal, menopausal shift. There is a way to get yourself feeling like the best version of yourself again, and I would love to help you with that. Thanks, ladies. Bye.